Northern Ireland Child Abuse Inquiry to publish report in Belfast. Investigation into decades of abuse in residential homes for children to release findings and recommendations. The final report of the largest completed inquiry into child abuse in the UK will be published on Friday, including an investigation into a Northern Ireland care home where it is alleged a paedophile ring was being blackmailed by the security services. Retired Judge Sir Anthony Hart will deliver his findings in Belfast after 232 days of hearings and interviews with more than 500 witnesses since the historical institutional abuse inquiry was established in 2014. Its remit included an investigation into the Kincora scandal, the East Belfast care home that was run by a number of paedophiles, whom it emerged were agents of the state. They included the prominent Orange Order member William McGrath, who was an informer spying on fellow hardline loyalists in the 1970s for MI5 and Special Branch. At least 29 boys were sexually abused by Kincora housemaster McGrath and others at the home. One boy is said to have killed himself in the late 1970s after years of abuse. The report will deal with claims that the security forces turned a blind eye to McGrath and other abusers' activities in the home in order to use them as agents pushing extreme Ulster loyalism in the early years of the Troubles. The inquiry, which sat at Banbridge Courthouse in County Down for 2 years, investigated care homes and institutions holding children over a period from the Northern Ireland State's foundation in 1922 to 1995. During the hearing relating to Kincora, it emerged that MI5 and MI6 were legally represented at Banbridge Courthouse. Critics of the way the inquiry into Kincora had been framed expressed fears the government would use the Official Secrets Act to prevent the Banbridge-based investigation gaining access to files from MI5 and MI6. On day 1 of the Kincora part of the inquiry, Mr. Justice Hart told the hearing he was satisfied that all government departments had handed over relevant material in relation to the scandal, including classified documents covered under the Official Secrets Act. Public hearings were held into 22 of the institutions across Northern Ireland, which were run by the state, local authorities, the Catholic Church, the Church of Ireland, and Barnardos. Among the other scandals was the Fr. Brendan Smith saga. He was a paedophile priest whom the Catholic hierarchy kept moving around parishes in Ireland and the US long after it had known about his reign of child abuse in places such as West Belfast. Hart's report spans 2,300 pages and contains 10 volumes of findings and testimonies. Before its publication, Amnesty International said the inquiry would be judged on whether it delivered truth and justice for the victims of child abuse. Patrick Corrigan, Amnesty's program director in Northern Ireland, said on Friday that, having sat through many days of the inquiry hearings, he was struck by the catastrophic and systemic failure of the churches and the state to fail to protect children from abusers.